What's good, YouTube? It's Quay, leader of the new school. Thank you guys for tuning in to another video. Man, it's a beautiful day. As y'all can see, the sun is shining. I'm feeling good. It's an off day. Let me get y'all the cold start real quick. Yes, sir. Let's go. I don't know who been in my car to let my seat up. Now I gotta let it all the way back. Look at the sun hit me, man. I put too much beard oil on. I put too much beard oil on. My face super shiny. I put too much color. Oh well. Y'all see I got the elevated enterprises, elevated in all aspects of life. I got some shirts, man. I'm gonna get some shirts made. Dang, I'm on like 3%. I got some shirts made. I owe people a few shirts. If y'all want some, I got this design. I got like 3 other designs too. I ain't got no website or nothing, but if you want a shirt, hit me up in the comments below. Hit me up on social media, wherever you can hit me up at, and let me know. I get y'all something made. I don't mind, you know, get some. I ain't started an actual, I guess, clothing line, if you want to call it that. I don't have official merchandise, but these are some that me and my wife have just for ourselves. Like family don't even have them yet, but I wear them just around sometimes, and I've had surprisingly quite a few people hit me up on Snapchat asking, you know, can I get one? So I told them, yeah, I get them some, but I just thought I'd offer it to those of you that may want one as well. Get them in whatever color you want. I got like black and red, red and white, blue and white. I mean, whatever color you want, I can get it made for you. But I do, while we're on that subject, I do have merchandise coming, or for Quay leader of the new school. Elevating Enterprises LLC is our LLC for our business ventures, for our real estate, for our credit repair. And then we got something else in the works that I ain't gonna tell y'all about yet. But Elevating Enterprises is for our LLC, for our business side of things. I have some merchandise coming for Quay leader of the new school, you know, just for my YouTube merch that's coming as well. We still working on the designs and the material, the fabric and all that, because the thing about me, if I'm gonna put something out, I'm real picky and decisive on it, because it represents me, man. It represents my wife, my daughter, and, you know, my whole family, my whole last name. So I like for everything to be nice, be well put together, have meaning behind it, and, you know, have nice quality to it. So that's why it's taking me a while to get it. And then, like, when I do decide to roll it out, I want everything to be ready to go and right. I don't want to present it to you guys and post it and say, hey, we got merch now, and then people start ordering and we ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? I like to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I talked about that on Scat Pack Talk. Matter of fact, go watch that. I'm gonna put the link up here. You can click on it, and I'm gonna put it in the description below. Today's been great so far, man. I've been up since 4 a.m. It is now 10:30 on the dot. And I've got a lot accomplished today. I've edited a few videos. I've done my exercises for today. And I got like a few more errands to do in a short amount of time, but I've got a lot of them done. So we're off to a great start, and wanted to make this video. I'm about to go look at this property, and I want to just kind of tell you guys what to expect and what to look for based off of my experiences dealing with investing in real estate, things that you guys should look for, things y'all should know. Because I get a lot of people hit me up all the time on Snapchat. I have people still watching my old videos from like months ago that still go back and watch those, still comment on those, or hit me up referring to those videos about investing in real estate. And I know I've been real consumed with the whole, you know, Scat Pack and the cars and the car meets and all that, which that's just where my life was. I got a car. I didn't plan to do that. My channel was strictly like financial literacy and investing in business and stuff, and teaching and educating people. Oh, I gotta go back and look at that. Matter of fact, I gotta get this address. I just seen the for sale sign on something that me and another person been looking at. So 1 second, you guys. But yeah, I get a lot of questions, asking those type of questions, you know, what they need to do, how they need to go about it. And so I like to share the information with y'all on this video and just, is that my Amy? Nah, that's not her. So I was like, man, I gotta go to this house today anyway, so let me just make a video out of it and try to share as much as I can with y'all. Hold on, y'all, I gotta take a picture. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. I'm actually about to head to the property now. Well, I was about to, until I seen this. And it's for sale by owner. This what we like. So this is my dad right here. You got anything you want to say to YouTube?
What's up?
I'll let you. Hey, that man right there really got me into real estate. And it's crazy. It's a funny story. I'm gonna show y'all a quick funny story real quick. Hey, everybody, he was recording me on the snap. Put my car on the snap. But people don't know as a kid, like my parents, they have rental properties and they invest in real estate. And as kids, he would have me and my brother. We would go over there and have to help him like put tile down and pretty much renovate the whole house. And like literally, he would be there from the time he woke up to the time like 2 o'clock in the morning. And as kids, we ain't want to do that. We ain't want to be in no house. Putting tile down, painting walls, and fixing doors and all of that. So I'm gonna tell y'all another little. When I was younger, I was somewhat of like a pretty boy type. I ain't like no labor. I didn't want to do no hard work. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I didn't want to do no hard work. But he used to have us over there doing hard work, so I would do the bare minimum because I knew it kind of like got on his nerves. Like when he working, he in the zone, and if you ain't on his level when he working, he don't even want to do with you. He'll send you back to the house until you just get out of his way. And so we used to have to bring stuff in, like him and my brother and my older brother, they got a handful of stuff. I would like literally pick up a piece at a time and bring it in the house. But I'm telling y'all this to like give y'all a backstory. I really had the blueprint before I even knew it, but I didn't take advantage of it as a kid. So now that I'm older and investing in real estate, I'm really starting from ground zero. I'm learning literally from the bottom. So even though my parents have real estate background, they've been doing it my whole life since I can remember, I didn't learn from them. I mean, I learned from them, but I didn't take heed to everything that they were trying to teach me about it as a young kid. You know, I'll tell them all the time now when I'm dealing with properties, I'm going to look and get quotes with, you know, people that's doing the labor and everything. I don't be having a clue what they're talking about. I don't know if they playing me, if they getting over on me. And so like, that's when it starts to kick in, like, dang, I should have been paying attention, you know, when I was 10 years old, when I was 12, when they was trying to have us in the house and they were working on houses and stuff. Cause I literally, the amount of properties they have, I probably, if I would have paid attention and really took it serious, I probably could go and fix a whole house myself without any help. Cause that's pretty much what they used to do. They would go in there themselves and paint the walls. They would put the floors down. They would do everything themselves. So it would take up their time, but it would save them a lot of money. See, me, I have to dish out money and like pay people to come do stuff for me because I don't have that knowledge yet. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna learn how to paint my next project. Me and my wife are gonna go, me and my wife and my cousins, and really whoever wanna help, we're gonna go in there and do it ourselves and learn how to do things on our own. So if we want to do it ourselves and we don't want to spend money, we have that experience and that knowledge and that expertise, I guess you can say, to go in and do things ourselves. So that's what you always want to do. You want to keep as much money in than going out all the time. You want to keep your overhead as less as possible. But this video, man, I'm just gonna go in here and give y'all a few pointers, things to look for, things to expect when you, this is after you've got your property. I've already gave y'all a video. Did I just pass it? I've already gave y'all a video on how to acquire a rental property. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that up there too, so y'all can click on it, and I'll also put that down below in the description as well. But I showed y'all how to, you know, obtain by getting your credit together, having your debt to income ratio, having your down payment, all those things. I put that in the video already. So this video, I'm just gonna show you guys what to do after that when you're about to start renovating the property and doing things to it, fixing it up and things like that. So y'all stay tuned. I'm almost at the house. So I'll be sure to cut the camera back on and let y'all know. Thank y'all for tuning in. Oh, before I get off, y'all know the drill. Please like this video, hit that thumbs up button. Like literally, I need everybody to click on this video. When you watching it, hit the like button for me. That plays a big role in this being successful on YouTube. So if y'all rock with me, y'all are true supporters of Quay Scott, leader of the new school. I really need y'all to hit that like button. If you are new to the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. If y'all have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. So if you're new to the channel, please do that for me. For everybody that's already subscribed, I appreciate y'all support. Also hit the notification bell. I'm laughing because he's sitting here watching me, and so that's why I'm laughing. But y'all hit the notification bell for me so y'all will be notified when I upload more videos like this, because I got a lot of more content of this nature coming up. So I want y'all to tune into that and not miss out on it. And also, last but not least, please run my playlist when you aren't doing nothing. If you're at your work, on your job, can't have your phone out, just go to my channel, click on my playlist, and just let it run. Let it do it at night while you sleep, while you doing whatever, not using your phone. I appreciate that. But y'all stay tuned, man. I'm about to come in here and show y'all, you know, everything that's what I was gonna show y'all. Thank y'all. Spin it just one time. Just spin it. Oh, right. Yeah, you gotta spin the count. You gotta spin it like a wheel, man. There you go. There you go. Hey y'all, so I'm back. If the quality changed on the phone, it's because my other one went dead, so I had to go get this other one. But we in the property now, and the first thing I want to tell y'all is have a budget and kind of know what you want before you actually start on the project. And I say this because with our last property, we were kind of already looking at the floors, we was looking at the paint, knowing what color we wanted to go with. And the reason why is because when you're dealing with investment properties, especially if you're gonna, you know, do it as a rental, time is money. And what you don't want to do is, you know, acquire the property, go to closing, and then start looking for everything, because when you start looking for it, that's already a day that's, you know, going to waste, because if you already knew what you were going to go with, already had an idea in mind, you could have already had everything set up to when you close, you can leave closing, get the keys, go straight to the property. And if you're doing it yourself, you can start doing it yourself, or if you're paying somebody to do it, you can already have everything lined up for them to go ahead and start. So if you close at 9 a.m., at 11 a.m. or 12 p.m., you need to already have all your paint, your floors, whatever the person is doing all your labor needs, that should already be at the house or to them. So, hey, in 2 hours when I leave here, I need you guys to go ahead and start. So the sooner you get it done, the quicker you can get a tenant in it. And I say that, I don't say it meaning rush, you know, the job. I don't want you to get in there, be done with it in 3 days. You want good quality work, and you want to make sure your stuff is gonna last long and things like that. But literally, if you start trying to look for everything the day of closing, of course, you're gonna get some things that you didn't plan for. You're gonna get some things that you don't like, and it's just gonna waste a lot of time. The thing with us, we had literally everything ready to go the day of closing. We had doors, we had screws. I mean, literally everything that you can think of. We made a list of things that we knew we were gonna need. So the day of, hey, we was rolling, and it took us maybe 4 weeks max to get our property up and going, and we got a tenant in. Like, we had a tenant actually before we were actually done, because so many people had inquired about the house. We put a sign up a week before we were actually done, and we had over 100 applicants just off of the sign alone. When we put it on Facebook, then the inboxes and the messengers start blowing up. So it's always important, like I said, to have a budget. Excuse me, somebody's blowing me up. It's important to have a budget, know what you want before you get started, and anticipate everything that you're gonna need before you get started. Number two, cheaper isn't always better. Trust me, I learned from experience. We had 3 or 4 different quotes from 3 or 4 different people, and we went with the cheaper guy. And let me explain this before I tell you guys why we went with him. I didn't go with him because he was the cheapest option. I went with him because I was referred to him by someone that had done some work for them and done a great job. I went and looked at the work that he done, and I mean, it was great. I mean, it wasn't any flaws, anything. So we went with him. He was the cheapest person, but he was moving a little too slow. I think it's Carmex. He was moving a little too slow. The communication was horrible. And I'm not even going to say that he wouldn't have done a good job. We had agreements, and they weren't being followed. You know, we were supposed to start the day of closing. We closed on a Thursday, I believe. They didn't get started until Monday. They started Monday, came and checked on the property Thursday. Nothing had really been done. And that may have been his way of how he do things. And, you know, we had a deadline of we got a deadline of when it was going to be finished. And he may have still would have finished it on that day. But like I said, it was no communication. And the communication is key when you're dealing with real estate, when you're dealing with anything in life. Man, I feel like all this stuff is white. But communication is key when you're dealing with real estate. If you want something done on time, you have to stay on top of these people, because a lot of times they're going to go in and move at their own pace. And like I said, I'm not down talking this person or this company. It's just, it wasn't of my liking, and the communication was horrible on both sides. And I want to say, I'm not going to, it wasn't on both sides. It's just, I had one understanding, he had another, and we just weren't working together. So I always remember that. Cheaper isn't always better. Sometimes you're going to have to spend more money to get better results, better quality, better communication. It's just a better experience, you know, as a whole. So cheaper isn't always better. That's number 2. 3, give specific instructions, man. I cannot tell y'all how important this is. A lot of times, especially you guys that are new to real estate investing, it's going to be ideas that you have on your own, but it's going to be some, let's say, for example, painters or people that's doing your floors. If they're experienced, they're going to, I don't want to say take advantage of you, but they're going to try to give you what they want to do, because they feel like, oh, I've been doing this for 20 years. I've been doing this. You know, for example, if I say I want these walls to be a light tan, well, they may come back and say, well, I think a dark tan will look a little better with these floors. And, you know, they try to just kind of do their own thing with your house and the money that you're paying them with. So if you spending your own hard-earned money to do something for your house, you need to make sure people do exactly what you tell them to do, how you want it, not how they want it. Now, I'm not going to say that just because they tell you, you know, something may look better. Some of them are going to give you opinions. Some of them are going to give you advice just off of their experience, because this is what they do for a living. This is how they feed their family. So some of them will give you some pointers or give you some great advice, but some of them, like I said, will try to take advantage of you. They will try to do things their way. You may want something on your walls to make the paint look better, but they're going to try to talk you out of that to make their job a little easier, so they can cut corners and do bare minimum and still charge you full price, or the price that they would charge you to do whatever you want to do. So that's something I've learned in my experience as a real estate investor with dealing with rental properties. So I want to make sure I include that for you guys. If you want your walls to be blue and your floors to be purple, and they say, man, that's not going to look right, you might want to go with blue walls and hardwood floors. If you say you want blue walls and purple floors, they need to do blue walls and purple floors. So again, you spending your hard money on these people, paying them to get the house to your vision and look how you want it to look. They need to make sure that they do what you ask them to do. Number 4, and this is, I'm almost to the end. When you're dealing with real estate investors, and this is more so for my new investors. I know a lot of people, like I said, hit me up that haven't, you know, got their first rental property, haven't started investing yet. They want to know the ins and outs. But for experienced investors, if you got 1 or 2 properties, this is still for you as well. Learn everything that you can about the business. That's doing the labor, that's getting quotes on how much things cost, that's learning the market, learning if something that's too high, something that's just right, cheap enough, and just, having a general knowledge of real estate investing. You want to know, if you want to look for some double doors, that $600 is too much for that if somebody's trying to sell them to you for $600 when they really only go for $250. You know what I'm saying? Things like that, because if people know that you're new to the game, and even if you are new, you don't have to act like you know it all. But that's why I say to learn everything. Because some people that got me when I was new and just getting my feet wet. Anybody can tell me anything. They can say, oh yeah, for this room I charge you $600 to paint this room. Well, so-and-so just charged $900 to paint a whole house. Why are you charging me $600 for one room? That's not even including the other 2 rooms, the living room, the whole house. So it's things like that you're gonna have to, I don't wanna say you're gonna have to experience, but you wanna learn and make sure nobody's playing you. You wanna learn how different things connect, whether it's with the electricity, whether it's with the toilet, the bathtub, things like that, because it's gonna be a lot of things that you come across dealing with rental properties and stuff, especially if you get a tenant in here that may or may not take care of your property the way you would want them to. You might have to come in here and fix some things. If you don't live in the town of your property, you're gonna have to know people to come and do those things for you, because all the time you're not gonna be able to leave where you live, come down here and fix things. So literally when we were getting our last property done, I was in there taking notes. They was putting up sheetrock. I'm putting notes on my phone. Okay, you need this by this for sheetrock. I need 16 sheets. Okay, after I get the sheets, I need this, I need that, I need to do this. Like, I'm literally studying the game, because eventually I want to learn how to do these things myself. And that's why I said on my next project, if I can find a property cheap enough that it won't be, too much, that I can go in there and take my time. It may take me 3, 5, 4, 6 months. Why did I just say 3, 5, 4? 3, 4, 5, 6 months, to do it. But I think it'll be worth it. If, like I said, if it's cheap enough, I think it'll be worth it to take that time out to learn for myself, so that if I need to, I can come do all my work on my own, me, my wife, and my boys. And, I'd rather spend that money with them or not spend any money at all and doing it ourselves. So it's important, man. Learn everything you can. Learn to negotiate, learn how to deal with bankers, learn how to deal with other private investors. I mean, it's a ton of things that you can learn about doing real estate. And a lot of people, especially the young people, they try to tell me, how do I learn how to do it? Is it easy? How long did it take? I don't answer those questions, because if I tell you it's easy, that's your way of saying, oh, it's easy. I can go buy a house, fix it up, sell it, or whatnot. Anytime you ask me, is it easy, I'm not going to answer you, because that's my way of thinking, okay, you're looking for something easy. If I tell you it's hard, then you're not interested in it anymore. So that's a tip from Quay Scott. Don't ask him if it's easy. Don't ask him if it's fast, because if you're asking me those questions, I'm going to take it as you're just trying to get in and make some easy money. You're not really trying to learn anything. You're just chasing the money. With real estate is more, of course, you want to create passive income. You want to create generational wealth. If you want to flip a property, you want to make big cash, but it's a lot to learn about it, and you're not going to learn it in 1 or 2 weeks, and it's not going to be an easy process if you're just not starting it. So, number 4, learn everything that you can. Now, this is my last one, last tip, number 5. And this gentleman I'm looking for, Ed, I'm pretty sure he can attest to this. Number 5 is the most important thing, guys. If y'all don't take anything else from this video, take this. Take heed to this. This is very, very important. Last but not least, you want to put everything on paper. You want to put everything on paper when you're dealing, not even just with real estate, when you're dealing with any negotiations, any purchases, anything you got going on, you want to put everything on paper. But especially with real estate, because we watch a lot of, and my parents put me on this, I really never watched them, but these judge shows, Judge Judy, Judge Mathis, this and that, a lot of those people be in court due to misunderstandings, due to negotiations, due to word of mouth. And a lot of times you'll get these situations where, you'll ask somebody, hey man, how much would you charge me to put these floors down? Well, while y'all sitting there on the phone, or while y'all are at the house sitting there negotiating, they may tell you, oh, I do all this for you for $1,500. And so, okay, $1,500, let's do it. Y'all make that verbal agreement, but they put the floors down. Now it's time for you to pay them. Now you give them $1,500 and they count it. Man, I said $2,500. It's like, nah, you told me $1,500. Nah, bro, I know what I said. I told you $2,500. So then there's that big disagreement, and it just causes a lot of issues, a lot of drama. And so that's one thing. And I do it with family members, man. If we doing any kind of sale on anything big, not even if it's big, if it's small, I'm putting it on paper. Because when it's on paper and it's on black and white, you can't take it back. So even if that guy comes back and say, I told you $2,500, you know what I do? I go in my pocket, or I go to my car and I get the notepad that we wrote it down. And understand, when I say put it on paper, it doesn't have to be an official document. It doesn't have to be anything from the real estate commission or nothing, no real document. When I say put it on paper, if you got a sticky note in your car or a journal or anything really, all you got to do is write, Quay Scott, leader of the new school, agreed to pay ABC Painting Company $1,500 to put down wood flooring at property 123 Street and have it done by January 1st. You put that, he signs his name, you sign your name, that's on paper. And that's all you need. That will hold up in the court of law. So that way, when he comes back and say, hey, I told you $2,500, you go grab that piece of paper that you both signed and you both dated, and you can say, no, right here on December 21st, we agreed that you would do this for $1,500. And now he can't backtrack and he can't go back and say that he didn't tell you $1,500. And if y'all still disagree and y'all want to take it to court, that document will hold up in court and prove him wrong. So if y'all don't take anything else from this video, man, if y'all don't take 1 through 4, please take number 5 seriously. Please make sure you put everything on paper. And like I said, that's not even including just real estate. If you're selling your car, put it on paper. If you're selling your car to your mama, your daddy, put it on paper. Your auntie or your uncle, put it on paper, because people will act funny when it comes to money, man. And that's one thing we can't afford to play about is money. We all need our money. That's how we feed our family. And, we had an agreement, and that's what people got to learn to do, is to stand up on their agreement and agree to it and adhere to it. So make sure, I can't stress enough, make sure you put everything on paper. That's all, man. I hope y'all, man, our baby looking good back there, right? But that's all, man. That's I know a lot of people have been wanting me to get back to the real estate videos, the financial literacy, the credit, all of that, and I promise y'all more of this is coming. I'm done with the car. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm done, but I'm about to switch gears and get back into, what I started my channel with, which was financial literacy, was educating people on the importance of money management and credit and things like that. So I will be getting back to this. Y'all comment below. Let me know if y'all like this video, if y'all want to see more videos like this. Was it informational? And did it help you, man? Because my goal, my mission is to motivate and elevate. I tell y'all all the time, I'm all about me, motivating and elevating. And I think that's what's going to be on my merchandise. So y'all be on the lookout for that. But, yeah, elevating in all aspects of life. But, yeah, again, if y'all want some merchandise, the Elevated Enterprises, hit me up in the comments below, or hit me up on social media, and I can get y'all some made, or I can send y'all the other designs that I do have. I'm trying to think of if I'm leaving anything else out. Yeah, I'll be sure to follow me on social media, Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. Those are the 3 main platforms that I be on. Snapchat the most, Facebook be second. And I'm trying to get more active on Instagram, so y'all bear with me. I got, some things that's coming that I'm trying to be more on Instagram. But y'all follow me on those 3 sites. I got that in the description below. And that's it, man. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Comment below if you did. And I keep forgetting. I think it's something else I got something else to say. I can't think of what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and end it on that note, man. I'm Quay Scott, leader of the new school. here to motivate you in all aspects of life. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see y'all on the next one.